Okay, our next section of rectangular coordinates actually has to do with circles. And our general form for circles, our equation is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And what you have to remember is this is not just the radius, it's the radius squared. Okay, and r is, as I said a minute ago, the radius. Your center is going to be h comma k. So the x value of my center is the x that's being subtracted here. My y value of my center is the y value that's being subtracted there. So when we have an equation and I ask to graph it, first thing I'm going to look for is what the center is. And the center, the x value of the center is what's being subtracted from x, so that's 2. My y value of my center is what's being subtracted from y, which is 3. And remember, that's what's being subtracted, so it's always the opposite of what it looks like in the parentheses. If you see a minus sign, this is going to be positive. If this was positive, you'd make this a negative. And then my radius, well, I don't know what my radius is. I do know that my radius squared is 4. And so the square root of both of those sides, so my r is going to be 2. We don't worry about plus or minus here because we're measuring distance, and the distance is always going to be a positive number. So for my center, I graph that. I go over 2 and up 3. And then the way I use my radius is I go up 2 and down 2. This is for my center, and to the right and to the left, because those are all along a coordinate grid. And then I just circle off those values. So that's my circle. So that's how you graph the circle of that equation. Oops. Okay, so now we've got a different equation. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put up here just so we've got it. Remember, our equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus y squared. Oh, excuse me, y minus k squared equals r squared. And so first I'm going to find my center. Okay, there's nothing being subtracted from x, so that makes my x value 0. And remember, I'm subtracting, what am I subtracting from y? It would be a negative 5. It's always the opposite of what it looks like. So that's my center. To get my radius squared is 24. And to get my radius, I'm going to take the square root of 24. And if I was going to simplify this, let's see, 4 goes into 24 evenly. That's a perfect square. So this is 2 square roots of 6. And normally we want you to keep it as an exact number with the square root. But because this is, I have to measure it out, I need to know what the decimal of that is. And it's 4.8989. I do want you to round it to 2 decimal places. I round this 8, this go up to 0 to 9, so this is 4.90. Okay, so you are going to have to find the decimal, round it to 2 decimal places, and then when we graph it, we're pretty much estimating from there. So 0, negative 5, that's my center. And then from my center, I'm going to go up 4.9, or almost 5, on all 4 sides. So up that way, go out along this one, down along here, and out along here, and then sketch, this is why I'm not an artist, sketch your circle around those 4 points. Okay, this time we're going another way. We're going to get the equation of the circle with that radius and sketch its graph. I'm just going to start with, I know what the center is, so I'm just going to write that down. That's over 4 and down 3. So that's where the center of my circle is. I know that my radius is the square root of 5, which is 2.24. So from this point, I'm going to go 2.24 to the up, to the right, down, and to the left. Again, we're estimating here. Okay, so I sketched it first. Now I'm going to write the equation. I know that it's x minus my x value, so x minus 4 squared plus y minus my y value. Y minus a negative 3 is plus 3 squared equals my radius, which is the square root of 5, squared. Well, when you square a square root, that means it gets rid of it, right? So we've got x minus 4 plus y plus 3 squared equals 5. And that's going to be my equation for that one. Okay, we do the same thing. We're going to find the equation of a circle. Okay, so I'm wanting the equation of the circle. And I know that the center is 7, 1. So this is my h. Oops, sorry. Bring that down a little bit. This is my k. And then I also know that it contains the point 1, -7. I'm going to make this x2, y2. All right, and I'm also going to make this one x1, y1. And I'll show you why in a minute. Okay. I know that that's my center, so I'm going to go ahead and book that here. Over 7 and up 1. Okay. And it also contains the point 1, -7. So 1, -7 down here. That means it's going to go through this point and circle around the center. But what I need to know is what this radius is, right? Because that's the radius of my circle. So my radius is going to be the distance from the center out to the edge of the circle. So my radius, I'm going to use the distance formula, is, let's see, we're going to make this y2, or actually x1 plus x2, so 7 plus 1 squared plus 1 minus 7 squared. So that's going to be 8 squared plus -6 squared. 8 squared is 64. -6 squared is positive 36. And 64 and 36 is 100. And the square root of 100 is 10. So I know my radius is 10. So from this point, I'm going to go down 10. I'm going to go left 10. I'm going to go up 10, which is just going to be over. And then I'm going to have to mark my lines here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Goes out here. And so this circle should go through that point. Like that. That's my circle. I'm also supposed to write the equation for it. So do my equation. Remember, it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals my radius squared. So it's x minus my h was 7 squared, plus y minus 1, because that's my k squared, equals 10 squared. And you can go ahead and square that out. So I've got x minus 7 plus y minus 1, both of those are squared, equals 100. So the key here is you had your center, you had a point on the circle, but you didn't know how far it was. So to find the distance, find how far it is from one point to another, you've got to use distance formula. And then I was able to just plug it into my equation. Then our last one, this time we've got the endpoints of its diameter at 5, 1, and 11, 7. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Go over 5 and up 1, and 11, 7. So 11 and up 7. Okay, so this is the diameter. All right, I don't know what the center is. I don't know what my radius is. I don't even know what my diameter. I don't even know how long my diameter is. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. But if I'm going to write the equation of the circle, I know I need my center, which is going to be in here somewhere. And really, your center is halfway from one end of the diameter to the other, right? That's your radius, is halfway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my midpoint between these 2 points, because that's going to give me my center. And just as a reminder, my midpoint is x1 plus x2 over 2, and y1 plus y2 over 2. So for my midpoint, if this is x1, y1, x2, y2, okay, I'm going to take 5 plus 11 over 2, and 1 plus 7 over 2. It gives me 16 over 2, comma 8 over 2, which is 8, comma 4 is going to be my center. So I go over 8 and up 4. And look, that does look like it's right in my center. But if I I didn't graph this one right. This is supposed to be 5-1, not 5-2. Let's see. I caught a missed graph thing because of that. Okay, so that's my center, and those are my two endpoints. My radius is going to be the distance from the center to one of these points. I'm going to use the one that's already labeled x1, y1. So to get my radius, I'm going to find the distance between my center, 8, comma 4, and 5, comma 1, point on the circle. Call this x1, y1, and x2, y2. So my radius is going to be the square root of 4 minus 1 squared plus 8 minus 5 squared. 4 minus 1 is going to be 3 squared. 8 minus 5 is also 3. So I've got the square root of 9 plus 9, which equals the square root of 18. Again, I need to know exactly what that distance is, and that's 4.24 when you find the decimal value of that, when you estimate. So from this point, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 and a little bit. To the right, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a little bit. Down 4 and a little, and to the right. 3 a little. And look at my circle going through all those points. Okay, so that's my circle. I still need to do my equation. So my equation is going to be, x minus the x of my center, so x minus 8 squared plus y minus the y of my center, or y minus k, which is y minus 4 squared. And then that's going to be my radius, which is the square root of 18 squared. The square will undo the square root, so I'm left with x minus 8 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 18. And that's all we have today on circles.